same adventures. Today, I decided to show you guys. I gotta fix my Acro Bee from Newbie Drone, and I just received my parts yesterday. I got me some Go motors and their new candy props. They got 4 props instead of 3. I did use some last night before I did this video, and I know with these motors they're kind of noisy. So we're gonna need. I'm gonna do some repairs. If you can come here and zoom in a little. As you can see, my antenna is poking out there. Sorry about the shakes. But it was farther out and I cut it, and that messed up the frequency, so I couldn't even go 20 feet without my goggles dropping. So I got a new one in, and then of course we got the new candy props. They're a lot stiffer than these. Here, let's pick a good color so you see. This video might be a little long, guys, so if you want to skip forward, you're more than welcome. But I'm gonna try to explain everything, and it's so simple. They're pretty much plug and play, and you're in the air again. But these props are a little, stiffer than these. And by the way, let me show you how to get them out. If you have one of these, they're awesome. If not, you'll be pulling your motors out. I learned this by watching little tips that Goose from Newbie Drone gave. So I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. So you just insert it like that, and voila, they're out. That way you're not messing around. Let's do this one also. And voila, we got them out. And so these, you see, they're little, I don't know, they're about the same. But I tried them last night, and I don't know, because those motors, but they tend to scream a little. Nothing wrong with screamers, right? But all right. So today, you ask, why you got those red motors? Well, these are the Raystar Red. My batteries are charged. Take these out first. We don't want no fire. All right. Okay. So back to this. Well, these are the Raystar Red motors. Let me look at my trick, my little cheat sheet. They run 5,900 RPMs. They do got a purple edition where they run 6,800 RPMs, but I like the gold motors. So I've been having this little issue with my motor one, keep burning up. If anybody has any ideas, or Newbie Drone, if you're listening, and you can send me an email or let me know, please leave it on the comments below. But for some reason I keep burning up motor one. Every time I run these, this is like my third set of the gold motors. They're pretty awesome. I do got some spares somewhere, but we're gonna take those out, and we're gonna take all this apart and go from there. So let's not waste no more time. First, I wanna fix this antenna. By the way, these motors, come here, because I noticed something. Newbie Drone actually put their name on them this time. Can you see that there? Awesome. All right. There you go. So, for those new to the hobby, don't worry, we all learn. I didn't know nothing. They make it kind of easy for you. If you don't know, let me separating these. If you didn't know by the color of the wires, they give you these colored ends here. So if you know your wiring, the white and blacks are your counterclockwise motors. So they will go here and here. So they rotate, you know, like so. And then you got your clockwise motors. They'll be the red and blue motors with the green end. All right. So I want to do the antenna first because I gotta remove all these motors, and then please be careful. They do give you a spare when you buy the drone. I got this little rubber band on it and a little tape because this antenna is super fragile, and yeah, you can snap it, especially if you're kind of a little dumb like me. And this is the roach frame. Newbie drone, if you're listening or watching, I had to use some Gorilla Glue. If they can figure out how to make these joints here a lot stronger. I keep having a problem every time I crash. You see how bent that is backwards? It's because every time I crash, it does this, like so. And it's because, you know, they made it thin, lightweight purpose, but yeah, I run into that trouble a lot. So, all right, enough with me chit-chatting, and let's do this. So let me get my little screwdriver. That's all you need, little screwdriver. You know, little screwdriver. By the way, these motors, their lifetime is like 5 to 6 hours. And then if you fly a lot like me, because I don't, you know, right now my 2.5 inch setup is burned up. So these run at, these got 19,700 kV motors, so they're a little more than these. But I like them. If you can get used to them to fly indoors and outdoors. Just be careful because they're snappy motors. All right, enough of that. These motors. All right. So I gotta take my whole board out. I'm gonna start by just loosening these up. And all right, let me find something to put these screws in. Here, how about I use my GoPro's, yeah, what should I call it? There we go, that can do it. So you got something to save them because they're so tiny. I do got spares. Sorry about my shakiness, guys. I'm a nervous person. So, first of all, let's do this. So I'm not, these are really pointy, so be careful what you do with them, because you could break them, or poke something you don't want to be poked. Yeah. All right, I'm trying to be silly here. All right, too silly. So let's get this bad boy out. I'm gonna leave it there. I noticed that, I don't know how you got yours, if you got one of these, but I don't know if, how's the camera? If you can see, it's running from the bottom to the top, and then that way, I noticed it helps the camera from vibrations, at least on this one, so. That's why I did it that way. And then we got a little small tape here. These are awesome. I'm telling you, be careful, because I already poked myself. That didn't sound good, but I poked myself with them, and it wasn't fun. So there we go. That's out of the way. Throw this away. We get new tape. Then we're gonna have to remove all this, but there we go. I noticed if you put your finger underneath, it helps a lot, because it is a good frame. It's flexible. Trying to do tricks and all that, you will crash. I did try some. I set the horizon mode on this one to do tricks inside, but for those that seen my flying videos in my little apartment, we do have a small climate, so yeah, I crash a lot. So, alright, I do crash a lot, guys. I'm not perfect. We all crash. Let's be careful here. Actually, I thought I'll have to unplug it, but the wires are long enough. Do this to your own risk. If you want to take it out, you could. I was having brownouts, and it was the lead, and they did send me this. I received this mail yesterday, and I went ahead and did it. I noticed they swapped from the black ones to these white ones. They look like they're a lot stronger. They're a lot stronger than the black ones they came with. Just the plastic is a lot better quality, apparently, and they hold better. So there we go. Let's keep on this. I do got this little, oh, I'm not there yet. So now we gotta remove this. As you can see, it's some kind of, I don't know what they use, some kind of adhesive, or you could use liquid tape. Just watch what you do with liquid tape, because it's a lot harder. Excuse me. It's a lot harder to, some people find it easier to get out. I don't. Just be careful what you're poking, you know. You're gonna have to remove all this, because I don't want no, then, there you go, she's moving. Voila. This went bad. Alright, so now let's clean the area, because you want, I don't know if you can zoom in or get closer. Having lighting issues. But there we go. You want to remove all that, okay? Because you want to make sure you got good contact. All right. So we're gonna remove this. Hopefully I don't break nothing. I'm starting to see the bottom part of it. Yeah, so some people, like I said, guys, if I was talking to myself. All right, you guys, you see this here, be careful. You don't wanna mess that up. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm just gonna clean the area where the antenna plug is gonna go. I don't know if in the future they're gonna switch it to the style plug, but probably not, because weight purposes, unless they come out with some powerful stuff. They actually got the new unicorn motors. I haven't tried them yet, because I do more inside flying, and I guess they're super powerful. They got more juice than the Go motors, but I get about 3.5, 4 minute flights with the Go motors with my their Nitro Nectar 3060C high volts, and they're 250 milliamps. I get 3.5 to 4 minute flight times, and if you got a lot of batteries like me, well, not a lot but enough, you'll be flying. But little tip I learned is that give them motors about 5 minutes to cool off in the whole system, because this whole thing tends to get kind of warm, and those that have it, you know why they get warm, especially if you're open throttle. Oh, we got a little antenna. Hopefully it's good enough. So that one was kind of sideways. I'm gonna mount this one the same way, I guess, if you find a different way. But you want to make sure you're lined up. And like I said, these frames are they're good, but they're soft. Oh no, you can't do that yet. You see, make sure you got all that glue out. Reason why, you want to have a good contact. You don't want no browning out in the middle of the flight, and then you were going through a tree, and then you realize, oh, I don't see the tree no more. And then you go look for your drone, and you're this close to a pile of poop. So let's go in here like so. Make sure you line it up, and you should hear a little pop like that, and that means we're in. That's what she said. If you got some glue, I'm gonna use some glue. Other guys use electrical, not electrical tape, but liquid tape. I don't know what else you can use. I don't know what that white stuff was. But I'm gonna use a little glue. I already had this warming up. So I'm just gonna apply some glue here. Let's apply a little bit of glue so it just stays in place, nice and tight. That's what she said. Alright, enough joking. It's too early for me. I haven't had enough coffee. I'm rambling off. Blah, 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 blah. And my gun is not working. There you go. Squirt. Alright. So let's put a little here like so. Whoa. I might overdid it. But hey. Alright. So let it cool off. Let it cool off. And let's do these motors next. We're gonna start the canopy and do all that, and move along to the motors again. I like my coffee strong, like I like my woman. By the way, it's coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, guys. Horizon Hobby got this event going on in Monticello, Illinois. I was gonna go, but I might have to work. You know, I gotta make money to keep putting on these things. For those that know, I burned the ESCs on my all-in-one ESC on my Razor. Then I received the part. I was gonna make a video for you guys. I actually was making the video and all this and all excited, and then bam, it happens that the all-in-one I bought from Maytech, I I got it through Amazon. It had a bad MOSFET, a loose MOSFET, and when I soldered the power on, it won't even power on nothing. So I gotta mail that back so they can. That's a good thing about Amazon. They'll refund your money and get you going. I'm gonna let this dry out some more. I don't know where my tip is at this second, but what I could do is, about for now, just for you guys, I'll deal with that later. We'll grab this, go like so. Oh, and hold it in there. For now, I'm gonna have to. I'm letting this. Please if you use hot glue, let it dry real good. I'm gonna use a little bit of heat shrink to heat shrink to protect this, because when you crash, I guess I can set it up somewhere else. I like challenging myself to get real close to things. Just be careful what you do. I have smacked my wife in the face a few times with a drone. Smacked myself in the face, my brother, and thank God it was with this, because if it was with the other one, it won't be a happy day. So let's move on and let's check this out. All right, guys. So we halfway there. These motors are super awesome to swap out. Luminaire has some of these. TBS, Team Black Sheep, for those that don't know. Pretty much everybody got their own version of some little brush motors. Luminaire got some. Luminaire got some. They're the same RPMs as these, but instead of red, they're purple. And then so on, so on. I was looking last night, doing a little research so I can know a little more what's out there. But I kind of like dealing with newbie drone. Chris over there. Shout outs to Chris and Goose over there at Newbie Drone. They take care of me pretty good. I'm pretty sure they take care of everybody the same, not just me. Like I said earlier, I was having brownouts before my antenna went bad, and they said, hey, check your lead if you got one. I did. I said, hey, but I don't have one. And they asked me if I was gonna make an order soon, and I said, yeah, I need more motors. So they're like, hey, I just sent away your new motors. And I was like, awesome. Thanks a lot, Chris. Hey, if you're listening, I need some of these rubbers. That's what she said. Somebody's gonna say something. Leave your comments underneath. If you like and share, I appreciate it. I'm trying to make this a family friendly. Yeah, by the way, guys, I can't do this without the help of my lovely wife. I can't do this. I got stands and shit, but sorry. I wouldn't be able to do this video today without her. So there you go. So yeah, let's keep on rolling. So sometimes when you land underneath your couch, well, whatever the vacuum didn't get, your drone is gonna get. So always make sure your prop is all right. So here we are. All right, let me cut to the part where I just put them back on, okay? Because they just, look, remember where you're, if you're new to this, please remember, or take a picture with your phone, you know, whatever works for you. Take a picture so you can remember. I've done this like 4 times now, and so I kind of remember. No, I remember. I'm messing with you, but yeah. And you know, these motors, they haven't gone bad yet, so I'm gonna save them for backups. They've been good backup so far. They haven't burned out, but I'm pretty sure they will run out of hours just like the others. So let me show you how I'll do this. I try to, since these frames they're nice, but it can be flimsy. Please do not poke it, but just grab something and there you go. Push them up. See that's too much, so I try to use my screwdriver and I push sideways, not like that, because you don't want to poke and then go through. But these things, they're tight in there. All right, so there you go. So now I'm gonna do the same all 4, and I'll be back when I got them all on. All right, guys, we're back. So I like to twist them so they go in easier. So you go in like so, and then you slide right in. Please make sure you see, we got this little thing here, motor stop. Please make sure your wires are clear from that, because they can get caught and you got no flight. So now that we got our motors, they go to each. Make sure you go to your right place, because if not, you know, you're gonna fly weird or crash, or it won't even take off. Some people like reversing them. I haven't tried yet, but Betaflight will give you the option to reverse them. There you go. Get it in. Make sure they all go in. Like so. They do a little snap, let you know they're there. And this only goes one way, so I think if you really push it, you might put it the different way, but come on, guys, it's that simple. So that could be tricky, especially with big freaking fingers. So what I do, I fold them like so, you know. Fold them like so, and I haven't broke it yet, so I can use it, but I will use the little and that holds them in place. So plus I got 2 of these left. I can't see them, but there you go. You got some of these rubber pieces, and I just put them on to help. You will lose them, especially you forget about them and you slide your fingers through them. But there we go. So I decided that I'm gonna use they got 5 different colors, my friends. I'm gonna use 4 of them. Well, I do fly on my goggles a lot. I don't do bunch of line of sight. I got hooked with the FPV, and the only line of sight I do, line of sight I do is to test it. But they do have 5 different colors, so you get pretty much 5 sets. So I'm gonna use the red, kind of bluish green, purple, and the yellow. So you're gonna use the red here. Slide him in like so. Make sure you're going the right direction. This one looks like it goes right here. There you go. And we'll go purple here. Actually, let me go yellow. Let's go with a yellow. Right here. And make sure they go in right, because I had it where I replaced them and I thought they were nice and tight. That's what she said. And did the flip of death, and what happened was, actually yesterday when I tried these on, one of them came off, and I just saw the problem. Oh no! So it's kind of cool. Well, that's it, guys. There you have it. There's the finished product. You see this? They keep coming off. So I'm gonna mess with this a little more. There we go. Actually, you know what? You guys want to see it fly? I'll fly. So let's do this. Let's do a test flight. I'm not going into beta flight because I already got it set up, and you will not lose. You won't lose any. It's not like you're gonna lose your memories. Don't forget which mode is what. As long as you've done things right, it should just fly up. So we're gonna do a test flight. Turn my Tyrannus. And here we go.
0 volts.
Let's see. So we're really good to go again. You see, crash. Oh, see, one motor slid up. So, you know, make sure. You always make sure you're all right. Actually, I gotta show you something. Let me unplug this.
RF signal critical telemetry lost.
Well, thank you. So mine is cracked right there. So I'm gonna put a little dab of hot glue, and we're gonna finish this video like so. I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. That'll do. And now, please like and subscribe, like and share, all that good stuff. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna put a little hit trick here and save it. And it's gonna be raining out today, so most likely, I'll be flying inside the house. So you guys have a good day. Keep on flying, keep it cool, and help the others. All right, guys. See you into the next one.